PropertyDirector has just released an excellent new feature in the property portfolio area for investors. So we'll give you an example now showing this feature, which is definitely very unique in the market and really will be a useful tool for investors. So logging into this investor's portfolio, under the My Property Portfolio section, you can see the investor has got purchased a total of 9 properties in total, and he sold 5 of them, so he currently owns 4 properties. As you can see, those properties listed here at the top. Now let's click the first property in the investor's list that he purchased most recently, which is a unit in Parramatta. So just click View, Edit Property. Okay, so the page opens, and this page is typically used by investors to view the general information regarding the property presented in a nice, neat summary. So on the left-hand side at the top, you'll see the general information of the property, including when it was purchased, how much it was purchased for, and the equity, and also the current loan balance and original loan amounts. On the bottom left, it shows you a summary of the financials for the property, including the income, mortgage, and expenses. And the top right, it shows you the statements if the user has uploaded statements for the investment property. On the right-hand side, you see the market activity information. So the summary shows you the 3 latest properties, units in Parramatta that have been sold, which is basically in the same location and type of property that the investor purchased, to give the investor an indication of what similar properties are selling for, which is pretty much up to the minute live data. And below that, you'll see 3 key pieces of market activity data, which we've enhanced recently to visually show how well the investor's property is actually performing in the current market. So this data is updated at least monthly. So we'll see here at the top here the rental vacancy rate. So you can see based on the 1.4% rental vacancy rate, the property is generating high rental demand in the market, which means it's good for the landlord. They can expect to get good demand and high sort of rental demand for units in Parramatta. Underneath that, you'll see in red some of the sort of more negative aspects of holding the property from the landlord's perspective. So the average days on market, currently the latest data is showing that on average units in Parramatta is taking 179 days to sell, which is quite a while, which means the red indicator tells you that it's selling slowly, which means that the benefit in terms of purchasing is in the sort of the buyer's favour. They'll be able to probably negotiate a better price. And then at the bottom, you'll see the average vendor discount rate. So here you'll see that the properties are selling at discount prices compared to the original listed sale price by the agent. So you'll see here that 0.96%. So the property is almost selling at the original listed sale price, but slightly underneath. Now, what the investor can also do is, because this data is updated regularly, they can regularly check back here to sort of figure out when they might want to sell the property, or just to get a good feel for how the property is performing. If you click View Trend for each of these 3 indicators, the user will go directly to the actual property in the research reports related to where the investor has purchased and the type of property. So we'll see units in Parramatta. You'll see the days on market, how actually, although it is still taking quite a while to sell in the current market, 179 days, it was actually taking longer if you look a year back. So you can actually see a trend there, which is very useful to see how things have sort of evolved over time. So this is the great new feature that we've built. I think it'll be really great for investors who hold investment properties and have captured it in PropertyDirector. So definitely take advantage of it. One key point to keep in mind is this feature is only available to investors who are at least part of the essential or professional plans subscription. So yeah, definitely take advantage of this feature.